Dude, I'm telling ya. I'm gonna play you the beat right now. It's sick. And when you get here, you can just show off. Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright, bro. Here, I'm about to play it. Let me just change one thing.
This saline gon' get in my head. Burning gasoline, they send my way to get in the head. 0 to 100, I'm taking a shot in the
Hold on, man. Give me 1 second.
Crash out, swerving, crash out, swerving. If I crash out, swerving.
Check. In the night, I hear him talk. The coldest. Hello? Hey!
I'm Robert Therrell, and we are on location of my next short film, Locked In. Locked In follows a church choir kid who wants to be a hip-hop artist as he goes into his first studio session with a legit superstar. And he's about to find out if these artists are as demonic as his church warned him they are. I've been directing films for about 10 years now, and this film is the total culmination of everything I've worked on up to this point. From comedy sketches, music videos, live performances, church video, and finally horror short films. In the 80s, there was a popular subgenre of horror that featured metal musicians, where these artists were either the villain or the main character. And I really miss this style of horror, and I want to bring it back, but rather than just do another nostalgia-fueled 80s throwback, I want to revitalize this genre for a new generation, because in the past few years, something really interesting has been happening in music. Hip-hop artists have been borrowing aesthetics from 80s punk and metal, and a few of them have even incorporated those sounds into their music. So this gives us the perfect in to center these new artists in a horror short that spiritually feels like 80s horror, but is also fresh and current. The theme of this movie is very inspired by my religious background. A lot of artists cite the church as the place where they first learned music, and when I say this film is the culmination of everything I've done, I started filmmaking through Christian filmmaking. So I became really interested in that transitional period where an artist starting off in church starts to move on to something else, and how the church feels about that, or even how the church reacts when somebody in general. A lot of the horror in the 80s was a direct response to this satanic panic, where there was a huge moral panic around the artists at the time, and people legitimately thought that metal musicians were brainwashing kids through secret messages to induct them into the occult. And as similar aesthetics are coming back, a new satanic panic is starting to take hold as well. Only instead of just living in mainstream media for a little bit, it's allowed to grow and fester in these dark corners of the internet. A lot of people won't even see it, but the people that are most susceptible to this messaging just get sent it over and over again. Our main character grew up in an environment where he was taught that the outside was dangerous, that these musicians are demonic. So We're gonna follow him as he enters the very world that he was taught to fear, and we'll see if any of that fear was justified.
Wake up,
We are currently in pre-production on this film, so if you want to be a part of this, you can scan the QR code that's about to be on screen. That will subscribe you to our email list where you will get all of the updates and you will be the first to know where our crowdfunding campaign goes live. So if you want to be a part of this and be a part of the journey, scan that code. We can't wait to make this movie.
And I'm the cool. I'm the Medusa.